Hello guys and welcome to another MK Mobile video. Guys, today we're talking about my favorite character in the game. Yes, that's right, my favorite character isn't MK11 Scorpion or Classic Lucane or any other of the juggernauts in the game. My favorite character is actually Heavy Weapons Jax, and he is one of the very first gold characters introduced to the game, like at all. And unfortunately, when it comes to Heavy Weapons Jax, guys, I have to admit that before update 3.0, he was probably the best character in the game for grinding points in Faction Wars. However, after update 3.0, this sadly isn't the case anymore. And this is the main reason why I don't play with him that often. But anyways, one of you guys opened my eyes about something important lately. He said, you know what, I believe that Heavy Weapons Jax Special 2 is bugged. It doesn't matter whether the enemy is blocking or not, the damage is the same. It feels like they're blocking, but the damage doesn't look like they're blocking. It's really strange. So yeah, I decided to test that. Why not? And to my complete amazement, this turns out to be true. I'm not quite sure whether Heavy Weapons Jax Special 2 has been nerfed damage-wise, because I clearly remember back in the days it was dealing, when it was critting, something like 150k. Now when it's critting, it deals something like between 103k and 110k, which seems really low, and considering the fact that I'm using his best equipment possible, that's the Rat Hammer, Shao Kahn Helmet and Shansung Stone, and also I'm using Demolition Sonya so that I can further boost his attack. Despite all of this, the damage seems to be kind of nerfed, or probably it is me, my talent set or whatever. It doesn't really matter. The important thing is that it is true that if the enemy is blocking, the damage is the same. The animation hasn't changed. The animation is as if he is blocking, but the damage that goes through the block is the same. So it doesn't matter whether your opponent blocks Special 2 or he doesn't, or she doesn't block your Special 2. The damage, if the ability is critting, will be something about 100k, and if the ability isn't critting, it will be something about 60 to 70k, and that's all the time. It's really strange, and to be honest with you, I don't think that this is a buff or nerf or something. It is just a bug. I mean, let's face it, the game is so buggy lately. I don't know what's going on, but it's never been like this. They literally fixed 10 bugs and another 30 bugs pop up, and you cannot keep with all of this. I mean, if you keep reporting them one by one, it's a waste of time. There's so many, and I'm not quite sure whether this bug is going to be fixed in the next update. Is it worth reporting it? Once again, I'm still waiting for an answer whether Ravenous Melina Special 2 is nerfed or bugged, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I sent 2 tickets. What else can I do? But still, it doesn't matter. I'm using Moloch Bone Chains on her special. I mean, it makes no sense for me. But the important thing is that I still don't know whether she's bugged or nerfed. And considering the fact that she's been like this for 1.5 years, probably I would say that she's nerfed. But there is no logical reason for that. Why would you nerf Ravenous Melina? It makes zero sense. She's never been really OP. But anyways, so back to Heavy Weapons Jax. So if you have Heavy Weapons Jax and if he's giving you bonuses in survival mode, then yeah, you have to keep in mind that his damage of Special 2 will be still great, regardless of the fact whether your opponent is blocking or not. What can you possibly do if the enemy is blocking and you're low health and you have 2 bars of power, and you shouldn't be doing Special 2 because you might get banned for it? I mean, come on, it's not serious. It's like the game is in, once again, it's the best state when it comes to features and stuff, and it's the worst state when it comes to customer service, bugs, and so on. At least we are thankful that we don't have any of those immortal hackers anymore, which we used to meet in the past, and it was quite funny from time to time. You were facing those hackers that are mortal, and once you beat them, you feel great. Sadly, this part of the game is no longer here, but now we have new bugs every day. Yeah, for when it comes to Heavy Weapons Jax, I'm not quite sure whether his Special 2 should be unblockable. However, I do believe that they should buff a little bit the damage of his Special 2, and if they do that, he will be pretty great character. And if you use something to gain health out of his Special 2, for example the item of Quan Chi, I forgot its name, so he will be kind of okay for survival mode, but again, not the best for survival mode. Unfortunately, before 3.0, once again I'm going to mention that Jax was a beast. He was the best way for you to grind Faction Wars, the best way to you to rank higher in survival mode, in Faction Wars, because on average the matches were heavy weapons Jax was involved in were lasting something like 15 seconds, or let's say 20 seconds on average. I even made a video about that. I compared heavy weapons Jax team against MK11 team, maxed out diamond team with MK11 Scorpion, and Jax was outperforming the MK11 team in terms of speed, like 3-1 or something. So pretty great character, very fun to play. I absolutely adore his special 2, and now when his special 2 is kind of unblockable, I'm saying kind of because it isn't unblockable, but it is bugged. I mean, what can you do about it? It is good to know though, so thank you very much for this information, and it was useful for me, particularly because in the previous 2 weeks, Jax was part of those characters that were giving you bonuses in Factional Wars. I'm not quite sure whether this is the case now, probably it isn't, but this doesn't matter. Once again, the important thing is that you should consider this character, playing him in Factional Wars, even though he isn't the best for survival mode, still he is viable, and you can try and farm some Factional Wars points using him, why not? Let's, by the way, I just want to check whether he's still in survival mode season bonus characters. Let's see. Okay, if I edit the team, currently in MK Mobile, but you're seeing still footage of me fighting with heavy weapons Jax, so it might seem a little bit weird, but just bear with me a little bit, guys. No, he isn't, unfortunately. No Spec Ops this season. It's only Black Dragon Aaron Black who gives the grade 5 multiplier, so that's pretty awesome. Okay, so basically this is it, guys. Please keep in mind that probably until the next update this won't change, because they usually try to fix those bugs in a big update. And I was quite surprised that they gave us an update before the 3.2 update that will come eventually, I don't know, in 1 or 2 months time. So I was very surprised. Probably the main reason why they did it is because they wanted to implement Classic Noob Saibot, and they said, okay, we're going to fix some bugs in the process. The sad part about the state of the game at the moment is, once again, lack of customer service. They don't consider those things important. It's like, oh, it's a bug, it's not a big deal. Now, to be honest, the bug with heavy weapons Jax isn't a big deal, but for example, the bug in towers 3 or 4 months ago was a big deal. They didn't do anything about it, so... Okay, guys, this is going to be all for me for today. I really hope you found this video useful. I really hope that after you see this video you start using heavy weapons Jax more often, because I really believe that he is an awesome character, and not only an awesome character, but very fun to play, very fun to max out. Actually, not fun, but fast to max out, and you can support him pretty easily. All you need is Demolition Sonya, Balance Kenshi, or Circle. Did I say Circle Shadow Jax? I'm sorry, I meant Covered Ops Classic Age, and you'll be good to go, guys. Okay, once again, this is going to be all from me for today. See you next time. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect. Perfect.